So about 10:20 this evening, Indianapolis firefighters were dispatched to 2847 Elwyn Drive for a reported apartment fire. We did get 1 or 2 calls to 911 stating that there was an apartment on fire and that there was possible entrapment. Firefighters arrived on scene and from the exterior of the building found nothing. And then further investigation found kind of a light smoky haze inside the hallway of the apartment building. Firefighters made entry into a particular apartment, that would be apartment B. They found a small amount of fire on a couch, which they extinguished very quickly, and then conducted a rapid primary search. It was within that time of the primary search that they located 5 victims inside this structure. All of the victims were unconscious. All of the victims required CPR. The victims are 2 adults, 1 teenager, 1 toddler, and 1 baby. 3 of the 3 youngest have been transported to Riley, and the 2 older adults have been transported to Eskenazi. Again, all are in critical condition. We are hearing early reports that pulses may have been regained on 4 of them, which is a positive thing. So, rapid CPR on scene may have given them the best chance at survival, but again, they all are in critical condition. The arson investigators are on scene, so fire investigators will conduct an investigation and determine the cause and origin of the fire. But at this time, we are just hoping for the best and hoping that these little ones and the adults that are in that apartment, can survive what they've dealt with tonight.
And you were talking about too, I was asking him, that's such a small fire, how does it happen so quickly? Can you explain that? I mean, it can happen within seconds, right?
Yeah, so not really sure what exactly started the original part of the fire, but we do know that there was some fire on a couch, and so the couch appeared to have quite a bit of damage to it and almost had burned itself out by the time we got in there, which means that the 5 people inside that unit were simply just breathing in that toxic smoke from that furniture. It gives, depending on what the couch was made of, can give some deadly toxins into the air. And that may have rendered them unconscious. Again, we found them all in critical condition and unconscious. All 5 CPR was established. So we did not find a working smoke alarm or an activated smoke alarm inside the apartment. That doesn't mean they didn't have one. We just have to do some more investigation. We did hear an activated smoke alarm in the hallway of the apartment building.
And as far as the other apartments, any damage? Just this
No
unit?
damage. Just utilities were shut off to the apartment above, so we may have to evacuate those people tonight, or at least displace them for the night. We do have utilities on scene, so they're working with them to try to restore their utilities. Maybe they won't have to get displaced, but again, this happened so fast. Firefighters arrived on scene, and within 10 minutes of entry, they had removed 5 patients from that apartment, and all of them were on CPR, had activated established CPR. So again, it was very, very quick, very small amount of fire, no extension into any other apartment, but our hearts are with this family that were in that apartment and most likely sleeping, and whatever caught on fire produced a lot of toxic smoke, and the smoke can render you unconscious in minutes. And so that's why we encourage everyone to be mindful of what is going on inside their apartment and have that working smoke alarm so that we can get people out of those situations.
We just hope that they're okay tonight.
Just hope that they're okay.